7 days have already passed since the release date of Part 2 of Episode 68, and everyone probably saw that after the release of this episode, Dafuk wrote 1 week in Russian in the description on his Instagram. And does this mean that the episode will be released today? But we did not receive any leaks, and there is still no information about the release date. But we know that leaks can appear 1 hour before the release of a new episode because this has already happened. Also, another interesting fan animation has appeared with a very interesting plot. And today we will look at the fan animation. And I also noticed something interesting in this post. And today we will talk about the release date of the new episode. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel since our goal is 650,000 subscribers by the new year. And also don't forget to join our Discord since the latest news about the Skibidi toilet comes out there. Hello friends, you're on the channel. Subscribe to the channel and press the like button under the video to speed up the release of the next video. And let's go. The fan animation begins with the moment when the agents descended to the lower level of the laboratory, and we again see that same terrible door and the agents are heading towards it. And the plunger cameraman, like a real leader, went forward. And we see how the lucky guy again tried to open the door using his control panel, and he succeeded. And we see some kind of hooks, and also a large astro toilet. And I want to say right away that in the original laboratory we can see some new and terrible mutant. I certainly don't think that it will be exactly the astro toilet because it seems to me that they have their own base, and also earlier in my videos I talked about the theory that we will see how toilets mock people and they conduct experiments on them. And we will see some kind of conveyor belt with people, and these hooks are for them. But this is only a fan animation, but I chose it because it intersects with some of my theories. And suddenly the astro toilet woke up, and we see a Skibidi scientist who is very similar to the one in the original. And the agents are trying to escape, but an additional door opened, and behind it was a black Skibidi man who was at the end of episode 66. And I want note that he also remains alive, and we will see him again in the original series. And for some reason, I am sure that we will also see him in this laboratory, and he will be the one who will be able to destroy several agents. But suddenly a green light appeared, and the same inscription in the corner of the screen. Transmission error and recording error. And we see strong interruptions in the camera and Dafuk Boom himself. And we see that the Skibidi man escaped, and the agents calmly began to move on. And then they show us that the broadcast was interrupted because a new Skibidi toilet appeared and tried to attack large TV man. But this toilet was destroyed by TV Man Titan, and that's where the episode ended. And I want to say that I really liked the animation, everything was done quite believably, but now I have a question. Will Dafuk Boom help the agents like he did in this fan animation? In Season 22, in a new scene, we saw how he gave the remote to the lucky cameraman. And we can say that he helps the agents, but in fact, it doesn't seem so to me. And if the agents are in danger, then the Mr. Boom will not help them. And most likely they will be helped by a squad of women who teleport there. Because I'm sure that Dafuk helps them to achieve his goals, and maybe he gave them the remote so they could see something important and also show it to us. And I said in my last video that we are waiting for more changes in the series, and perhaps they will begin with this laboratory. And there will be a new storyline or possibly new characters and new villains in the person of Astro Toilets. But it is important for you to understand that these are just my theories. And I don't know whether it will be as I say or not, but it seems so to me because now there is no special plot. We only know that the agents want to get into the laboratory because something creepy is stored there. And I think that Dafuk decided to add a new plot twist, such as the one with the infected Titan Speaker Man, only everything will be much better. And I think that something will happen to the Titans and we will lose one of them. Since in episode 69, logically, we should see the Titans. And this means that there will be a new fight with the Titans and only Gmail Titan and Astro Toilets remain. And perhaps a new body of the scientist. And if they all start fighting, then even TV Man won't be able to defeat them alone. And he will need the help of the Titans, and maybe in this battle we will lose the one of the Titan, and someone from the toilets, a scientist or G-Man, will also die. And it will no longer be a fake, and the new villains will be Astro Toilets, since their storyline has already begun in part 1 of episode 68. But these are only theories, but you will agree that they are quite logical and plausible. Anyway, but when will the new episode come out? On this screenshot we see the inscription 1 week, but it is important to note that now in the post of Dafuk, this inscription is not there, and post was edit. And it seems to me that this did not mean that the new episode will be released in 7 days. And it doesn't matter if we see the Titans or the laboratory, all the same episodes, it's very difficult to do, since there are a lot of details in the laboratory. And in the Battle of the Titans, there is a lot of animation. And therefore, I think that episode 69 will be released 10 days after the release of part 2 of episode 68. And it turns out that we will see episode 69 in 3 days. But I'm not exactly sure, and I would like it to come out faster, but we just need to be calm and wait. So if there is news or leaks, then I will definitely make a video or post about it on Discord. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss important news. And you are on the channel, and see you.